Alright, we're here in the studio, continuing the studio tour, getting a little down into the synths themselves now. Obviously, we're gonna have to come back to this guy over here in a moment, but I'm gonna take everything from when I got it. My first synth, the Moog Mother 32, love it, love it, love it. My second synth, the Minilog XD, still love it, recommend it all day, every day. Got the Moog Siren. Oh, I got this thing back when it was just regular priced. Sorry to everyone who didn't. If you've ever listened to my music, the older stuff, and you got bleeps and bloops coming from this guy, it's a classic. I think my next one was the old Sledge here. Great machine. I really should sell it one of these days. Admittedly, I don't use the sounds. I use it every day. It's my MIDI controller. I mean, look at that. Look at that. You map that to Pigments and all your other stuff. It's everything you need right there. It's already there. It's like a real synth. So I use it as a controller, but it's also a real synth that I use on occasion. Who's next? The old Matrix Brute. Oh my god. What a beast. Heavy as all hell. You know, I don't use it a lot, but it's just got some sounds you can't get anywhere else. Just some real metallic-y, spacey sounds that they're not coming from anywhere else. They just aren't. Except probably, obviously, the more pricier, updated versions of this that are poly, but Subharmonicon. Oh, what a beauty. What an absolute beauty. You'll know when it's there if you know what it sounds like. Oh, this guy. This was bought in there somewhere. I can't remember what order. He was early, though. The old Wave State. You know, I don't use it too often these days. It's not the one I love. But it's a great machine. If I had to sell one, it would be that. The beauty, the love, the matriarch. What more could you want? If you've played one, you know. And if you don't, you don't. I thought this thing was an absurdly overpriced thing. Name recognition. Who would pay so much for such a thing? And then you go to Asheville and you play one in person. You're like, well, damn. Anyway, so love it. It's the one I take live. Got the old 8-bit warps. Use it quite a bit more than you might think. Love it for those little 8-bit chiptune sounds. The Op 6 FM. Love it. Love it. Got it cheap. I think I got this on that absurd reverb sale. You know the one if you know. Modwave. Thought it was stupid. Watched the videos, you know. It's like, whatever. And, you know, watched some videos. Some guy was like, no, just play it. I was surprised. So I went and I played it. Probably at Sweetwater. And, well, I'll be damned. Isn't it on my shelf right now? Yo, Neutron. Admittedly, like, as a synthesizer, do I use this thing as a synthesizer? Not really, maybe never, I don't know. I use the utility. I use a lot of utility, including, I guess, sometimes the oscillators, but I don't, it's part of the machine here. It's part of the beast, which I guess we'll get into, because the beast is next. You know, this guy here, I'm going to sell this. Again, this utility. Little Erica Synth Pico System 3, you want it? Let me know, but, anyway, what we got? We got Veils, love it. This guy here, I love it in theory, but the functionality of it, like getting from channel 1 to 2, hate it. You know this guy? If you know, you know. You know, classic. Who doesn't need maths? Classic. Little Monsoon. I haven't figured it out yet, you guys. It's rough. This guy, wow, deserving of its own video. This filter, how many filters we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, there's like 12 filters there, but each one of those settings is 2 different filters. It's a lot. There's a lot. And you know, who doesn't just need a lot of filters? You need a lot of filters. The old cheapo Pro 800 does what it says. You know, it's just a little out-of-tune little beast. What more could you ask for the money? Continuing on the controller front, we have the old Keystep Pro Vital. Don't use it as often as I used to as a sequencer, but occasionally. But like the Baltimore album, that's all off of here, including most of the mistakes. I mean, the mistakes became the song. Yeah, the old Ableton Push. It's the closest thing we got to a drum machine at the moment. And that's really mostly it, folks. I used to have a interface up here, hence the shelf. Unfortunately, that interface broke, and I haven't gotten it fixed yet. A little 16 channel, very compact, very convenient guy, but I do have everything going in down here into a Behringer 8 channel, but I recently hooked up an old MOTU 8 channel Firewire that had an optical out, so I took that into the Behringer, so now I got 16. So am I motivated to pay money to get the 16 channel guy back up there when I do have the portable setup with 16 down here? Yeah, it's money. I don't have money right now. So that's the studio. Thanks for joining me. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part for those of you who've made it this far, which I imagine is very few. Synths. You guys, this is a lot of synths. You're gonna turn all this shit on and off all the time? No, prior to being severely disabled, I could do most things, including electric. And, we just got all these synths, and they're just all on one switch. It's just all on one switch. Of course, except the interfaces and the controllers, but the synths, one switch.